that famous title to you, Mr. Strickland Connery. Famous titles. Damn! Oh, are we on? Oh, we are. Hi. Welcome to the next part of our Christmas special in which we're keeping the festivities going, and we have one more Game Gear game left to do, and that is time for the Jeopardy! Although she watches it on Netflix nowadays because they don't make VCRs anymore, as MC Champ would say. Oh yeah, that's who I got it from. And there he is, the late, great Alex Trebek. Very much so.
Jeopardy!
Alright, so I'm going to put in my nickname, and we'll meet our computer opponent in a minute. Let's see who it is. Yeah?
In all honesty, Aubrey, I still cannot believe that Trebek is gone.
I can't either. But at least we know he's not in pain or suffering anymore, and we know that he's watching this segment of the Christmas special up there. And now let's get to the categories. National parks, rulers, 10-letter words, ooh, inventions, bears, and finally, whodunit. It was Sean Connery in the Playboy Mansion with the vibrator. No, just kidding. It was Aubrey Scott in the studio with the game. Bears for 100.
The answer is...
A small scout or a baby bear. What is a cub? Yeah, if you're not familiar with the Game Gear version of Jeopardy, Rob, it's pretty much almost like the Game Boy version.
Correct?
But it's pretty easy, pretty fun.
Jeopardy video games I know is the PlayStation, PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3 version, the N64 version, and so on and so forth.
Oh, there's so many other versions, but we'll get to those after a while.
The answer is...
Bears 200. Because bears are born in this season, they can nurse while their mother sleeps. What is winter? Which is the season that we're in as of the day that this segment airs, which is Christmas Day. And I can tell you what time slot that this segment will air.
Yes.
This segment is being aired at 9 p.m. Christmas night rather. Bears 300.
The answer is...
Bear with a dangerous reputation in Dan Haggerty's Adams. What is grizzly? What is a grizzly bear? But yeah, this particular Jeopardy video game was released for the Sega Game Gear in 1993.
Oh, cool.
You are right.
Yep, same as Wheel of Fortune. That was also released for the Game Gear in 93. Bears for 400.
The answer is...
Fur on the soles of their feet keep them warm and help them walk on ice. What are polar bears? I know that the polar bears from the Coca-Cola commercials.
Oh, yeah.
I always enjoy seeing those commercials every Christmas. The Coca-Cola ones with the polar bears.
Well.
Okay, let's finish it off with bears for 500.
The answer is...
Western state once known as the Bear Flag Republic. What is California? And of course, once I finish taping my Christmas special, I have another project I'm going to be working on.
What's that?
Back in 2013, I did a Breezy 5-in-1 special, in which it was 2 specials for Matthew V21688, 2 for Bennett 71287, 1 for myself. Which I did a few segments, but I felt like they weren't enough, so I'm redoing it from scratch.
Oh, nice.
We'll get more into details about that later on. Right now, I'm going to take inventions for 100.
The answer is
Mr. Watson, come here was its first message. I believe it was, what is the telephone? But yeah, the original Breezy 5-in-1 special, I'm going to keep that up on my channel. It's going to stay. But the new and improved one is going to be a tweaked up version.
you are right.
Yep, it's going to be bigger and better than ever. In the meantime, I'll take inventions for 200.
The answer is
In 1836, this painter invented the telegraph, who was Samuel F.B. Morse. I remember that from mass communications when I was in college.
Sweet.
That's one thing from college I do remember.
Alright, I'm gonna adventure Trebek.
I've got to ask you about the
You are
penis mightier. Wait. Are you still in penis mightiers? No, I'm not. Like a sitting on a gold mine Trebek.
the answer is
Many dim their lights in tribute on the day this inventor was buried. Who is Thomas Edison? So far, I've buzzed in on every clue and I've answered every single one of them correctly.
You're a genius.
Well, then again, a lot of the clues I remember seeing in this game, so I kind of memorized them, but I just remember them off the top of my head. But do I remember all the clues? No, just most of them.
yes.
We'll take inventions for 400.
The answer is
For his corn harvester, Henry Blair was the first to receive one. What is a patent?
yes.
It is indeed a patent. $2,500. Let's go ahead and close out inventions.
The answer is
The president who invented the swivel chair and lap desk. Ooh. The president who invented the swivel chair and lap desk. Ooh. For some reason, I think it's Thomas Jefferson. Oh my god, I would have been right! Oh, I should have buzzed in, but that's okay. Not gonna worry about it, we're just gonna go to the next category. Which will be national parks for 100, please.
the answer is
Due to the earthquakes, this Yellowstone geyser no longer erupts on time. What is Yellowstone? And of course, and Rob, for an extra $1,000, which state is Yellowstone National Park located?
What is Georgia?
No, you had to go western, Wyoming. Yellowstone is in Wyoming, but I'll give you kudos for... Oh wait a minute. They needed the name of the geyser, not the name of the park. Oops. The geyser is Old Faithful. Oops. So I made a boo-boo. Yet. National Park
the answer
200.
is
Logs in this forest may be 150 million years old. What is the petrified forest? Yeah, I misread the clue, so yeah, I definitely made a boo-boo there, but you're right, I did not make a boo-boo in my pants. But yeah, in regards to the updated version of my Breezy 5-in-1 special, you can hear about that, more about that in my recent announcement video I uploaded over the weekend. Oh, you already saw it? Okay, good deal.
the answer is
There are still unexplored areas of these New Mexico caves. What are the Carlsbad Caverns? I should know, I have a friend who lives in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Which I hope she's out there watching. National Park's 400. Oh, I got the daily double. Eat your heart out, James Holzhauer. I'm going all in.
Nice.
The answer is
Mount Whitney, the highest point in the lower 48 states, is in the national park named for its trees. What is redwood? Or is it sequoia? No, I don't think it's redwood. I'm going to change my answer. I'm going to say what is sequoia. I'm going to change it.
yes.
And it's a good thing I did. Thank God. National Park's 500.
The answer is
This southern subtropical wilderness is home to manatees and TV's gentle bend. What is... I bet, Rob, if I don't get this, you're going to get me. The Everglades. Which, of course, the Everglades is in your state, Florida. But it's in southern Florida. You're in northern Florida. I think.
yes.
Isn't that where you're at? You're in the northern part of Florida?
Let me check.
I think you are. Okay, rulers for 100.
The answer is
Graduating 42nd of 51 in his military class, he later became Emperor of France. Who was Napoleon? Because I know you're in the central time zone, so if you're in the central time zone and you live in Florida, then you've got to be in the northern part of Florida.
yes.
Alrighty. I was just curious, that's all. But in any case, rulers 200.
The answer is
Stuttering Roman emperor who was the subject of a popular ABC miniseries. Who is Claudius? Oh, food.
sorry.
It's not Claudius? Oh, wait a minute. I misspelled his name. I forgot a U. Yeah, it was Claudius. I forgot a U. Oops.
Correct.
Wasn't that a TV show?
I believe so, yeah.
Never heard that.
Well, I've never really heard of it either. I've never really seen it, so can't comment on either thing.
The
But that's
answer
okay.
is
12 Constantines ruled this ancient empire. What is either the Byzantine or the Ottoman? I'm just gonna say, what is the Byzantine? What was the Byzantine Empire? So I know the Byzantine was originally the Ottoman Empire, or vice versa. So I'll just say Byzantine.
correct.
And I picked the right one. I'll take rulers for 400.
The answer is
In 632, Abu Bakr took over as the first caliph to rule after this prophet's death. Who is Mohammed? There we go.
yes.
And I have $6,900.
The answer is
Shakespeare's play named after this king has 3 parts. Shakespeare's play named after this king has 3 parts. I'm gonna say who's Henry VI.
you are right.
And I picked the right one. 2 categories left, and then we go on to Double Jeopardy.
The answer is
Wrinkled or furrowed, as cardboard or iron. Corrugated? I think it's corrugated. For some reason, I think it's corrugated, but I don't know. I'll let Gail have this one. And I would have been right.
You are right.
Oh well, it's okay. I ain't gonna sweat over it. 10-letter words, 200.
The answer is
Mercy killing. What is having anal sex with Bubba? Euthanasia. Euthanasia. So I was somewhat close.
the answer is
At record companies, it's what the R in A&R stands for. Well, I did do a game of the 2000 PC version of Family Feud as part of my Christmas special, and one of the survey questions in Fast Money was, name something you do that really tires you out, and I put having anal sex with Bubba.
you are right.
Repertoire. Well, of course, we never found out if it made the survey or not, because that was in the second go-round. Yeah, but oh well.
The answer is
In Latin, rosa, rose, rosas, for example. Not alliteration, because that's more than 10 letters. Declension. Hey, at least it's not detention. But once again, I digress.
the answer is
For German for rear, it's the region behind a coast or remote from other cities. What is Daniel Monahan's toy gun? No, it's the hinterland, so I wasn't even close. We have one category left, and that's who done it.
the answer is
She was accused of breaking, entering, and willful destruction of Baby Bear's chair. Who is Goldilocks?
you are right. The answer is
Fruity Professor in Clue who could have done it in the kitchen with a wrench. Who is Professor Plum? I know that a lot of my friends on Discord play Clue for the Switch.
Oh, cool.
Yep. I, on the other hand, have never played it for the Switch. I played the board game version of it with a friend many years ago, but that was a long time ago.
Did you ever see the movie?
yes.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, but it's been years.
The answer is
He sent a Bloody Valentine to Bugs Moran's gang in 1929. Who is Al Capone?
yes.
400.
The answer is
In the Disney version, she betrays Peter Pan's hiding place to Captain Hook. Who is Tinkerbell? From the movie Peter Pan for 1,000.
correct.
Last clue.
The answer is
Dorothy Sayers had him solve the unpleasantness at the Bologna Club. Who is Rod Strickland?
You son of a bitch.
It's Ford Peter Whimsy. I saw that coming. Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The answer is
Bestsellers 200. She's the author and subject of First Lady from Plains. Oh, who is Rosalind Carter? Oh, Rob, you know I'm just playing, right?
Yeah, I know.
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you to see what you'd say.
Real funny.
It was pretty funny.
you are right.
If I were to give a stupid answer on the last clue, I would have said, who is Old Dirty Bingle? Bestsellers 400.
The answer is
He wrote Sophie's Choice.
Who
Oh.
was Aubrey Scott?
What?
Who was Aubrey Scott?
Over my dead body?
I got that time.
Yep. William Styron. Oh. Ah, poop. It's alright.
the answer is
This beloved novel won a 1937 Pulitzer Prize and became an acclaimed film. What is Gone with the Wind? Mr. Connery. Dolly Parton.
No, I'm the legendary Sawyer.
It looks like this is my lucky day. I'll take the rapists for 200.
That's therapist.
Let's skip therapists and try household objects for $400. And the answer is, you'd usually drink water out of one of these. Mr. Connery, a leather glove. No. Mini driver, a toilet. That is awful.
the answer is
The first president Theodore White wrote about the making of. Who is, well, that makes sense. I'll say who is Theodore Roosevelt.
no.
Oh, it's not Teddy Roosevelt? Oh, poop. Oh well. JFK! Oh, of course. Let's close it out.
The answer is
Author of Tough Guys Don't Dance, he fears his notoriety has diminished his book sales. Who is Old Dirty Bingle? Garmin Mailer. Oh, Mailer. What other categories are left? Former occupations, sevens, museums, authors, and word origins. Oh, I'll take authors for 200.
the answer is
This creator of Perry Mason himself practiced law for over 20 years. Who is Earl Stanley Gardner?
yes.
Authors 400.
The answer is
His How to Win Friends and Influence People has sold over 10 million copies. Let's see if Gail knows this one. Oh, Dale Carnegie.
correct.
Oh, well.
The answer is
In 1865, this novelist predicted that a moon rocket would be launched from Florida. Who is Jules Verne? Author's 800.
The answer is
In 1960, Life magazine paid him $100,000 for an article on bullfighting. Who is Ernest Hemingway? No, Wayneburn? That's Ernest P. Worrell. Yep. But I mentioned the name Ernest, and whenever I hear the name Ernest, that's who I think of too.
you are right.
Wayneburn. And ew. Let's close it out.
The answer is
William Sidney Porter, creator of the Cisco Kid, was better known by this pen name. Who is Marty Bingle? That's definitely wrong. Oh, Henry, of course.
yes.
Pat Sajak were here, he'd say, that's amazing, and it's wrong! Former occupation's 200.
The answer is
Former New York lawyer who stated his case on Monday Night Football for 13 years. Okay, Monday Night Football for 13 years. Okay. Who is Frank Gifford?
no.
No, it's probably the other one. Is it Howard Cosell? Yeah, Howard Cosell. Oh well. It's okay. Not gonna worry about it, we're just gonna shake it off. Former occupation's 400.
The answer is
The president who was once a Kansas City haberdasher. Oh, I don't know. For some reason or another, I'm thinking it's Harry Truman. Oh god, I would have been right. Oh well.
the answer is
Altar boy and seminarian who became an infamous Soviet dictator. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it and say who is Joseph Stalin. If I went with my last gut instinct on the last clue, I would have been right. So I'm gonna trust my instinct to go with Stalin.
you are right.
Yes! Always trust your first instinct. 800 please, former occupations.
The answer is
Former Washington Senators pitching prospect, now longtime Caribbean dictator, although he's not anymore because he passed away. Who is Fidel Castro?
you are right.
Former occupations for 1,000.
The answer is
While observing God and Man at Yale, this conservative spokesman taught Spanish there. Oh. Who is MC Chap? Not even close. William Buckley. If you're here, he'd be like, excuse you. Museums for 200. Oh, one of the 2 daily doubles. Once again, James Holzhauer, eat your heart out. I'm going all in.
the answer is
You can't hold a candle to her London Chamber of Horrors. Who is Madame Tussaud?
you are right.
Museums for 400.
The answer is
This city's Rijksmuseum is known for having the finest collection of Rembrandts. What is Amsterdam? Rob, for $1,000, what country is Amsterdam located? What European country is Amsterdam located?
Correct.
If you're not sure, it's the Netherlands. The Netherlands, okay? Museum 600.
The answer is
This Midwest City Science Museum has a coal mine and a submarine. What is Chicago? You're welcome, Rob.
No problem, man.
you are right.
What?
No problem.
Alrighty. Let's have Museums for 800.
The answer is
The Uffizi Gallery houses this country's national library. What is the country where they make a lot of good food? Italy. Best known for making pasta, pizza.
Lasagna.
Yep.
you are right.
And of course, lasagna is a type of pasta.
Every time I eat lasagna, I think of Garfield the cat.
I do too.
The answer is
With paintings going back to only 1880, this museum was founded in New York City in 1929. What is the Museum of Modern Art? And speaking of orange cats, my cat Tiger has eaten lasagna before too.
Whoa!
But not a whole plate, just some bites.
Okay.
Right. So I want to make sure he sticks to his cat food. As for where he is right now, he's laying on my bed.
yes.
Yep, he sleeps at the foot of my bed every night. Okay, let's take sevens for 200.
The answer is
The Uncola. What is 7-Up?
yes.
Sevens 400.
The answer is
Baseball's coffee break. What is the 7th inning stretch? Every time I hear that, I think of Rookie of the Year. Pitcher's got a big butt. Pitcher's got a big butt. That scene is funny, and that movie is also funny.
I've never seen that movie.
It's funny. It's from 1993, and it was the only movie to be directed by Daniel Stern.
Although I used to have it on VHS.
You are right.
Same.
I gave it away.
Oh, okay. I just transferred mine, and that was it.
The answer is
In the title of a 1954 film, 7 brides were found for 7 of these. What are brothers? Oops. There we go.
yes.
7's 800.
The answer is
Observing the Sabbath on Saturday, these Christians believe Christ will return in person. Who are the Seventh-day Adventists?
yes.
7's for 1,000.
The answer is
Actor who was behind the 7 Faces of Dr. Lau, who was Tony Randall.
Yes.
And now for the last category, which is word origins. Yeah, we'll do it again. Eat your heart out, James Holzhauer.
The answer is.
Its name is Czechoslovakian for Polish woman, and both nations claim this dance. What is the polka?
Yes.
$56,400.
Whoa!
Breaking the bank here.
The answer is.
The Dutch gave us the name for this drink the Chinese called cha. What is tea? Something I drink a lot of here and there. I do unsweet. Sometimes I'll do sweet when I'm in the mood for it.
The answer is.
Early Indian word for a slow-burning stick. Today, a green-haired rocker. What is a punk?
Yes. The answer is.
This Australian animal's name literally means, I don't know. What is a kangaroo? Beer. Foster's Australian for beer.
Yes.
Now the last clip.
The answer is.
Olympic participant, it means one who is naked while exercising. What is a gymnast? That'll put me at $59,200 and Gail just has $2,000. So I cannot be caught.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's play Final Jeopardy. Take a look at the Final Jeopardy category. Category is technology. $800 is what I want to wager.
The answer is.
Its name combines the Greek for far with the Latin for to see. I'm going to say, what is television?
The answer is.
And I got it right.
Right on.
So I win $60,000 this game. As part of my Christmas special.
Rock on.
And we'll go ahead and wrap it up for this segment. We'll see you all for the next one right after this. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.